Hi, I'm Amy Moran-Thomas, and I feel so honored to have my book recognized for the Victor Turner Prize. This project draws from the collective contributions of so many people who I hope I'll have a chance to thank more properly tomorrow and elsewhere. But when I got this invitation to record a short reading, I knew exactly the part I wanted to share. Because the recovery and persistence of Laura Diego, who died last month, were at the heart of this project. I saw so many international collaborations come and go over the past 13 years. But her family's slow care was the thing that always lasted, and the place where hope kind of felt real to me again. And I felt so humbled to hear that the page of the book I'm about to share with you was read at her funeral on October 30th of this year. She taught me so much about healing over time, including when I first went to visit again after she lost her second leg to diabetic amputation, which is the scene I'm about to read. So this is the ending of the final chapter from my book, Traveling with Sugar. When I arrived the next day, trying to hide my dread that I might find Laura disheartened after also losing her hop around the house leg, as she called it, that she had prayed to keep, the scene was the exact opposite of the tragic immobilization I'd imagined. Actually, it was the most nimble and confident I'd ever seen Laura. Even when she had both legs, the pain and numbness had meant she walked slowly. Rather than dreaming of a second prosthetic leg this time, Laura said, now she suspected that she no longer needed any prosthesis at all. She was wearing a tight green tank top that showed off her arm muscles. My son said it looks like I'm going to do yoga, she laughed of the athletically styled shirt. Laura and I sat on the porch floorboards and listened back to our interview from 2010, as she helped me pick the best parts to highlight here, which I'll play for you with her permission.
I'm happy again, Amy, that I met you. I don't know how much years now.
9. Yeah, 9 years. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm happy that you come for me to share about diabetes with you. It's just amazing. And now that I already heard the first recording, it is just amazed for me that I heard my own voice. Again, I share this with any other friends, public.
Those were Laura's words as she tried to imagine you who might read her words one day and what your reasons were for picking up this book. It's good to learn from each other from inside the life of one living it, she said. What's reality? What you can't change. I'm not hiding away from that. You just have to take care as much as you can. We must set our minds to what we can do. In Laura's case, what she could do included a combination of strength and balance exercises that began slowly rebuilding her muscles and dexterity, until the day when she was sure she would be able to visit her relative's house again, even though it had high, steep hurricane stairs. But Laura wanted to surprise her family with the ability she'd been honing. She turned down her son's invitation to carry her up into the house. Step by step, Laura did not look down at them, watching on the road below, moving up each rise of the wooden stairs by balancing the weight on her palms. Steps as slow as the years it takes most anything to change. As difficult, local, and specific as the stairs at home for someone walking on their hands. When Laura got to the top, she didn't want her daughters to make a fuss if she looked back, so she just called out a little joke to them over her shoulder. Whenever I try to imagine the scene now, her words feel like an open question for all of us. Well, are you people coming?
Say I call you Miracle Man, that's what it is. So he see me yesterday in the hospital. He said, "Oh, my miracle!" I said, "I'm doing good, doctor." Because he said it was, you know,
Yeah.
it was funny.
That is an amazing thing.
Yeah. It's just amazing. I'm quite okay.
Laura's stories are among those that I hear will be centered as part of the Living Memorial, now being planned as a foundational component of the country's first diabetic foot care and amputation recovery clinic, slated for launch in Belize City next month. Here's some links where you can learn more about their group's work. And I feel so lucky that the clinic's co-founder, who contributed so much to my book, may be able to join us for the SHA event and readings tomorrow night. Hope to see some of you there.